Hi there, I'm here to demonstrate that I have completed tutorial 5, which just asked you to swap out the repeated polling and instead use socket.io to do the polling instead. So because the site doesn't change much, I'm just going to show you that it no longer does polling. So first and foremost, it no longer sends posts anymore. It's just IO connection. So this is on the back end. So on the server side, because before it was sending the polling that was called repeatedly was continuously sending post requests. So instead of that, it just uses this connection listener. And then with Canvas timer, see here we have the socket IO. And again, we have the listener for the blue box data. Um, and just making sure, yeah, there's nothing else. And then here, this is the real part. So you can see it's not calling it anymore on duration. I just commented the whole thing out. Uh, I think I could have just commented out this line because it clears the timeout, but regardless, it doesn't run based on polling anymore. So yeah, all this is done now via here. You could see the how the sockets are emitted on the keyboard handlers. So yeah, so basically this is kind of what happens now. So let me show you now. I'm gonna go run it. Now one thing you'll notice is the string, moving string no longer moves. So I'm not entirely sure why. If it was supposed to move, then yeah, feel free to dock marks on that. I wasn't really sure why it didn't move. Also, another thing, but I'll show you that later. So, regardless, they all started in the top right, and you could see that over time they all match the same without using the polling function. But there's one thing that I probably should show is this. So, I'm not sure why, but as you can see here, it always starts it in the position that the HTML sets it at. And it doesn't start where the previous tabs would send it. This is probably because it probably doesn't call the connection function, but if I were to do a hit it once, all of them would go be the same. So again, I'm not sure if that's an error. If it is, then yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for listening.